The sun was shining, waves were crashing softly, and laughter filled the warm summer air. Families were building sandcastles, kids were running through the surf, and everything about that afternoon felt peaceful, until one moment changed everything. She didn't see it coming. No one did. What started as a calm day at the beach turned into a lesson about respect, courage, and how kindness can appear in the most unexpected ways. Because sometimes, karma doesn't wait, it arrives instantly. Hey everyone, welcome back to Kindness Action, the channel where we share powerful real-life stories that touch hearts and remind us that kindness always wins. If you love emotional and inspiring stories like this, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment below what kindness means to you. Your support helps us keep spreading positivity across the world. It was a warm Saturday morning in California. The beach was packed, umbrellas in every color, the smell of sunscreen in the air, and people laughing over ice-cold lemonade. Among them was Emma, a young woman in her late 20s who had come for a quiet afternoon by herself. She worked long hours at a local hospital as a nurse, and today was her first real day off in weeks. She just wanted to read a book, feel the ocean breeze, and let her mind rest. Emma found a quiet spot near the water and laid out her towel. She smiled as the waves brushed close to her feet, the world feeling peaceful for once. But peace doesn't always last long when someone chooses to disturb it. A few yards away, a group of young men were playing volleyball. They were loud, joking around, and showing off. Emma didn't pay much attention. She was lost in her book, until one of them, a tall, muscular man named Kyle, noticed her. Kyle wasn't drunk, but he was arrogant. The kind of guy who thought the world revolved around him. His friends laughed as he bragged about his charm, claiming no girl could ever reject him. When one of them dared him to go say hi, Kyle smirked and walked toward Emma. At first, Emma didn't notice him approach. But when his shadow covered her page, she looked up, startled. "Hey beautiful," he said, leaning closer. "You look lonely out here." Emma smiled politely, trying to be kind. "I'm fine, thanks. Just enjoying the sun." But Kyle didn't take the hint. He sat down on the sand beside her, far too close for comfort. His tone changed, his voice turning heavier, more invasive. "Come on, don't be shy. I just want to have a little fun." Emma shifted uncomfortably. "Please, I'd like to be alone." That should have been enough. But it wasn't. Kyle reached out, his hand brushing against her arm, unwanted, disrespectful, crossing a line before she could even stand up. A firm voice cut through the noise. Hey everyone. On the beach turned to look. A man in his mid-30s, tall, fit, wearing a black tank top, was walking toward them. His name was Jake, a former Marine who had been sitting nearby with his family. He'd seen the whole thing. Kyle laughed, trying to play it off. "Relax, man. We're just talking." Jake stepped closer, his expression calm but firm. "Doesn't look like she wants to talk." He looked at Emma. "You okay, ma'am?" Emma nodded, shaken but grateful. Kyle rolled his eyes. "You gonna be her hero or something?" Jake didn't answer right away. Instead, he looked at Kyle's friends, who were now backing away, realizing this was going too far. Then Jake looked back at Kyle and said quietly, "Walk away now." But Kyle wasn't smart enough to listen. He stood up, puffed out his chest, and shoved Jake's shoulder. In an instant, before anyone could blink, Jake moved. Years of training kicked in. He grabbed Kyle's wrist, twisted it gently but firmly, and pushed him off balance. It wasn't violent, just enough to make Kyle stumble and fall into the sand. Completely embarrassed, the crowd went silent. The only sound was the ocean waves and Kyle's heavy breathing. Jake looked down at him and said, "That's karma, man. You don't touch people who don't want you near them. Learn some respect." Kyle's face turned red. His friends rushed over to pull him away, mumbling apologies as they left the beach in shame. Emma sat there, still processing what had just happened. Jake turned to her with a gentle smile. "You all right?" She nodded. "Thank you." "I didn't know what to do." Jake smiled. "You don't owe him anything. Just keep being kind, but never let anyone mistake your kindness for weakness." Emma's eyes filled with tears. She realized that kindness didn't mean being silent or letting people disrespect you. It meant standing your ground with strength and grace. And it also meant recognizing when others stood up for what's right. Before Jake walked back to his family, Emma said softly, "Thank you for reminding me that good people still exist." He nodded. Always. Later that evening, Emma wrote about the experience on social media, not to shame Kyle, but to share a message. Her post went viral overnight. Thousands of women shared their own stories of standing up, of being brave, of finding kindness even in moments of fear. The next weekend, Emma returned to the same beach. Not to relive the memory, but to move past it. She smiled at the ocean, feeling stronger than ever. And when she saw Jake's family again, she waved. He smiled back, giving a thumbs up before joining his kids in the water. In that simple moment, Emma understood something powerful. Kindness isn't just about smiling or helping others. It's about protecting what's right, defending those who can't, and showing courage when it matters most. That day on the beach, a single act of courage turned into a ripple of kindness that spread across thousands of hearts. Because kindness isn't weakness, it's strength with compassion. So the next time you see someone in need, speak up. Be that person who stands for what's right. You never know, your kindness might just be the karma that changes someone's life forever. Thank you for watching this story from Kindness Action. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you believe that kindness always wins. Because when we stand together with empathy and courage, the world truly becomes a better place. Life forever. Thank you for watching this story from Kindness Action. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you believe that kindness always wins. Because when we stand together with empathy and courage,